How's your list?
It's about, this is like 2 years of list that we haven't done any of. But we're off to Malle this weekend to race our motorcycles. And we're gonna tick some things off. But the bus needs some fuel, so we're gonna get some fuel and some oil. This one here on the list says wipers with a Z. And I don't know why the wipers have taken off the bus, but wipers and the rain that's just started might be a bit sketchy. So we should probably either not go in the bus or hurry up. Have you ever driven a car without wipers?
Nope.
I did the other day. It is terrifying and probably not legal. Look. It's just like a hole. I don't know why they're not in there. Hey. Children, huh? Come in. Come into the bus. What do you reckon? A lot of room for activities.
Where's the bed going?
We haven't figured that out actually, so we're going to put hammocks in it. Because you're like old sailor boys, you thought that'd be fun. We might have a few too many drinks on Saturday night. And actually, like, what'll be perfect is like hammocks.
So where are you going Saturday?
Malle. You know what Malle is?
No, what's Malle?
Malle is some very considerate blokes who've invented this like, fuck, how do I even start with that? It's like a, started with the Malle Mile in London, and you just like an old stately home. You used to rip your old motorcycles around an old field and get boozed up. And that concept of like, well, they've got a beautiful, I'm absolutely butchering what they're about. It's a cool event. They do a stately home one called the Mile, and they do the beach race in Margate. And the Margate one should be fun. We've never been. We've done the Mile, not the Margate. We're going to Margate tomorrow. I'm not on my phone on the road. We're in private location. Don't tell me off on YouTube. We're on tour. Where are we going? I had no smoking in the back. We had enough. Shut up. We've got another dash light that's just appeared on the dash. We now have completed the set of dash lights. We have every single one. Explosion is imminent. It's about to explode. It's probably problematic too. Good thing it started to rain more. The sun's out, hang on. That would be the oil light flashing. We've got now every single dash light on. Place your bets. How much is diesel per litre?
£1.69.
£1.76. This is pretty racy actually. There's a fuel cut-off button in here. You see that? We are not Supreme. We are just basically dull, dirty diesel. It's not full because we're scared. You'd think like buying a bus is like an off-the-cuff thing, isn't it? Like who the hell goes and buys a bus? I actually searched for this one for 2 years. And the reason why, these are like coach built by a company called Bluebird, and the majority of them, I think like 99% of them were commissioned by the Transport of London. So basically when the tubes blew up and then they needed to schlep everybody around the city. But the Transport for London ones were firstly red, secondly didn't have the thing where you can write where you're going, important, but also they had barn doors, not the fixed tailgate, and I really wanted a fixed tailgate. And I really wanted a manual gearbox. And this was just like, in answer to your question, eBay. Another bus guy. This is where all the bus people hang out. Just give you like ultimate entry straight in the front. You want £2.50 to Mersey, return. No, I'm not taking it. You need your pass. Fuck off. Oh, Matte Black. Matte Black. Fuck yeah, that's great news. Hey, this thing is designed for speed. Bus. Music.
Yes, I am a legend.
So you can only open it from outside?
No, I reckon now that you came to the circuit.
Fuck yeah, that's great news. That's massive news. We now have doors again.
Remember that? Is that a fast show?
Oh! Ow! Oh, look. This like deliberately mottled. You see that? These are actually this is gonna be a bumper sticker. We're gonna release it as a, we've got like 10 of these different silly sayings that are really good bumper stickers. And this is just one of those bumper stickers blown up because I thought it was kind of funny for this. Let's go ask Tora and see what she says about these graphics.
Whoa! Okay. It's not for me, but it's cool.
Does it get worse than that? I married a designer and she's quite, I was gonna say opinionated. No, she's just correct with anything graphics. And we haven't seen eye to eye on this project, which means I'm wrong. Oh gosh.
Oh, weird.
These boys. What's going on here like that?
Oh, easy.
Done. One there. Hammock.
Come on.
Peppers. Decals, not quite finished yet. Clean, happening. Awning rail, ×2. Gazzy B, done. More decked, not happening. Sticker flex, not happening. Oil and filter. Rear window tint. Let's see that now. Or should I keep doing decals? Table. Bunks. This is the real deal.
Really good.
The bat had
The bat hang. So much blood in my head. I think I might be able to self-level. Yeah.
Go on. Hey.
Bus is reflex silver. We matte black kind of stuck stickers on the side of it. Wrapped at the bottom, which hides all manner of sins. Awning rail is getting glued to the roof. Pretty tongue-in-cheek stickers on the side. Doug's fallen over. This is the door button here. When it used to be, when it used to be a bus, you used to have to go and then go. There we go. Driver's seat. He has got all sorts of controls at the control panel. Most of them don't work. Some do. Manual gearbox, which is quite important. Fire extinguisher in case something goes on fire. Super train vibes here. This is kind of like that train thing which we were really wanting to do. And we've kind of done it with string and sticky tape. The original bus seats with seat belts, table, that goes. And we'll eventually make sure that it goes up like that and is really Gucci and works really nicely. And then just storage for 2 motorbikes. And then these 2 hammocks go all the way across, and then 2 stinky boys can lie here like sardines. And that's pretty much it. Put some carpet in it, clean the floor, wrap the glass. Not like porno tint, but like little tint. And then Dougie cleaned the sunroof. And yeah, it's just like a pretty small / big bus that is just so ridiculous. It's essential. And yeah, who doesn't want one of these?
A week later.
1 week later. Come into the bus, Douglas. We're halfway through making a CNC based drawer area. Excuse it's a bit ragtag because we're just putting it in. This is quite clever because we nicked a Scandinavian origin company called IKEA. These guys have got a pretty famous, it's called a Billy bookcase. And this measurement here, we stole, so then we could use all of these guys. So we've got 8 of these that'll, and we can just basically poach all of their accessories for here. And then when it's all assembled, it'll be nice and square and straight and lovely. And then we'll come up with a contraption to make sure no shit flies everywhere.
What we got here?
This is where you do your dishes. Rather than going like crazy camper van-y, waste out the thing, freaking water, etc. We're just like, who are you kidding? Fill it full of water, wash up your dishes, throw it out the edge. It's easy.
Lovely.
Primer stoves, eggs and bacon for breakfast. Another one of these units is going here, and then we can deploy the beds. Do you want to see the beds?
Yes.
This is pretty sick, actually. We can deploy bunk 1 and bunk 2. I'll deploy bunk 1. You ready? Well, let me move the sink. You can't deploy bunk 1 when the sink's out. Bunk 1. And then bunk 2. You ready?
Yeah.
2 grotty, 4, in theory, you could have 4 grot bags.
The divider.
Yeah.
Plus.
Yeah. We just thought it'd be really fun to, I think the majority of the time this is going to be used as a, kind of like us going to events as a shop, but it was just rad to be able to deploy. We put these in Volkswagen T5s a lot, and it's exactly the same rigging. And bizarrely, the bus came with all this unwind, it's called unwind track in the top. And to not use it for all of the rigging was just crazy. So we just put 2 bunks up there because we have the ability to do it. And yeah, it's just quite funny because I think people are like, oh, you can't really see what's going on. And then, yeah, makes a bit of sense. But I think most of the time they won't really be used, but they're there.
Nice.
And then,
Bed there.
yeah, we're going to make him a bit higher up so you can walk around a bit better. What do you think, Doug?
Perfect.
Are we ready for a road trip?
Works well. So you going tomorrow, are you?
We're going to Malle last weekend, Spring Classic this weekend. We're just going on the road the whole time, living the dream. Nah, it should be fun. We're not trading. We're just going for a few beers and a surf. But weirdly, there's more waves on the East Coast than the West this weekend, so